Mae wythnos yn wybyddiaeth o droseddau casineb yn annog pobl y bob cefndir a chymuned y weithio gyda'i gilydd i daclo troseddau casineb. Mae'n gyfle y dynnu sylw at y help sydd â gael ac y ddangos pa mor bwysig yw i reportio troseddau fel hyn. Mae hefyd yn gyfle i addysgu ac eu cefnogi rai sydd wedi cael eu heffeithio. The theme of this year's Hate Crime Awareness Week is faith, hate crime and antisemitism. With the most horrific events unfolding in the Middle East, it is more important than ever that we remain committed to tackling all forms of religious-based hate crime. Ministers are in contact with representatives of Jewish communities and Muslim communities here in Wales to ensure we can support those communities at this incredibly distressing time. And we are clear the Welsh Government stands firmly against any form of antisemitism, Islamaphobia and all faith-based hate crime. The Welsh Government-funded Wales Hate Support Centre continues to provide support and advocacy to victims of hate crime across Wales, and I would like to thank them for coordinating activities and working with a range of partners to mark this week. Yesterday, I spoke at a national event organised by the Centre which highlighted the importance of allyship and bystanders in tackling hate crime. We can only truly tackle hate crime if each and every one of us is aware of what a hate crime is, the harm it can cause, and are prepared to challenge change and call it out. Yesterday's event was one of the many events arranged to mark the week, which includes awareness-raising sessions with children and young people, a panel discussion with the North Wales Police and Crime Commissioner, and a hate crime roadshow led by Gwent Police. The Wales Hate Support Centre is now in its second year providing a national hate crime service for children and young people, and it's further developed its lived experience advocacy forum to continually seek improvement of the service. The forum is made up of past service users and provides the centre with valuable insight, which helps with work with such as reviewing the centre's complaints procedures and identifying barriers to reporting hate crime. The forum members also help to inform the development of our anti-hate crime campaign, Hate Hurts Wales. In February, we relaunched Hate Hurts Wales to coincide with LGBTQ+ History Month and the publication of the LGBTQ+ Action Plan. The refreshed version of the campaign not only aims to empower victims to report hate crime, but also calls for witnesses and bystanders to step forward. Our new campaign resources show people from different backgrounds coming together to stand up to hate crime, and this show of unity is a powerful symbol and a message that hate and prejudice is not welcome in Wales. In addition, we've increased media activity for National Hate Crime Awareness Week with the addition of television, radio and out-of-home advertising. This includes targeted media activity around public transport and sports stadiums. We have also been working with former international rugby referee Nigel Owens to raise awareness of Hate Hurts Wales, with him sharing his own experiences of prejudice and discrimination. Tackling online hate remains a priority, while sadly social media often facilitates a toxic environment that could serve to amplify hate. We are strengthening links with Ofcom in readiness for its new role as regulator of online safety in the UK, and we welcome the expansion of its remit, and we intend to work closely with them going forward as they use their new powers to hold companies accountable. Our community cohesion teams also continue to be instrumental to our work to support communities and to mitigate tensions. Rydyn ni wedi bod yn gweithio gyda bwrdd cyfrifiadur troseddol yn Nghymru i ymchwilio i'r bobl sy'n cyflawni troseddau casineb. Mae gwaith ymchwil yma yn adeiladu a gynlluniau eraill sydd wedi llwyddo yn newydd agwedd pobl sy'n gwneud y troseddau hyn ac oferion cyfrifiadur adferol. Rwan, rydyn ni'n edrych ar y camau nesaf ar gyfer y gwaith hyn. Byddwn yn trafod efo'r partneriaeth cyfrifiadur troseddol o'n ystod cyfarfod bwrdd casineb a tensiwn cymunedol Cymru yn nes ymlaen yn y mis. The National Hate Crime Statistics for England and Wales 2022-23 were released on the 5th of October. They show a 4% decrease in recorded hate crimes across Wales compared to last year. This is the first annual fall since the Home Office began collecting comparable data 10 years ago. When hate crime levels decrease, there is concern that it can mean crimes are going unreported. So we will continue to focus on encouraging both victims and bystanders to report incidents through initiatives such as our Hate Hurts Wales campaign and the awareness-raising activities of the Wales Hate Support Centre. Through listening to people with lived experience, we are increasing our understanding of the barriers that prevent victims from reporting. The Wales Hate Support Centre's Lived Experience Advocacy Forum is central to this approach. However, this overall 4% drop in recorded hate crime does not tell the whole story. Despite the drop in the total amount, there was a 26% increase in religious hate crimes and a 22% increase in transgender hate crimes. These increases may be due to these incidents being underreported in previous years. For example, 2 years ago, religious hate crime dropped 25%. Better awareness and better recording by police forces may have also contributed to this increase, but ultimately, any increase is clearly a cause for concern. The increase in transphobic hate is a stark reminder that whilst we have made progress on LGBTQ+ equality, we can by no means take progress for granted and there remains work to be done. It's why our LGBTQ+ action plan, launched back in February with its actions to tackle hate, continues to be a necessary priority. And as I said during the oral statement when launching the plan, the trans community continues to be targeted on social media and by a media narrative designed to pitch people against one another. I repeat what I said back then. The Welsh Government stands together within and with all of our LGBTQ+ communities, and as politicians and public figures, we can and must be better. Let us be clear, there are real-life consequences to harmful and hateful rhetoric. So I hope that all members will join me today in supporting National Hate Crime Awareness Week. Let us use this opportunity to send a clear message that hateful abuse and violence should not and will not be tolerated in Wales. And let's all take both individual and collective responsibility for playing our own part in putting out rather than fanning the flames of hate. Diolch.